day, everyone. I welcome you back to this wonderful channel, Plain English Coding, where we break complex coding variables, coding terms into the simplest form. Now, today we are going to talk about data types, and this is one of the most basic but very important part of coding that we need to know. So, but you don't need to worry. I will try to explain to the best of my ability in plain English, and I am going to use real world examples so that you guys can understand. Now, without wasting much of our time, let us jump right into the video. If you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, I will encourage you to do so, because it's just a way to encourage me to push out more videos on this platform. So I would really appreciate that. So let us jump right into the video proper. So the main data types that we have three main data types. So the first one is numbers. Number one is numbers. Now this one is telling us that the variable is holding numbers. So it means let's assume the variable is age. Let age equals 20. So it means that this particular variable age is holding 20. 20 is a number, so we call this type of data type and numbers data type. Now the second one is called the string. It's called the string, and this string is just, you can call it text when a variable is holding a text inside of it. So you call it the string. So in this case, if you want to write it in coding, you say let name equals to, then it is always written inside quotes. It's always written inside quotes. You say let it let's say John. So that is the second one, which is holding text. We call it string. Then the third one is called the boolean. Now this boolean, we call it, you can say it's either true or false. True or false. True or false. So if you want to write this out, you write, say let is, okay, let's use married. I'll explain this to you. Equals false. Now this boolean just hold true or false, or it's like saying yes or no. Now what this means, let is married. What this means is married means married is like, okay, let me tell you what it means. It's like saying married. M-A-R-R-E-D. It's like saying married. Asking married. False, that means it's not married. If it is true, that means it's married. You understand? It's like asking question. You understand what I'm saying? So now I want you to have a clear picture of these things I've written out in Visual Studio Code. So I just explained this to you guys so that you understand what the way it operates. Just forget about all these HTML elements that we have written. I'm still going to explain all of these things to you in a subsequent video, because for now we are still dealing with the complex terms that makes coding a little bit difficult for you guys. So that is what we are still dealing with for now. Now, if you look at this, before I go to this, let me show you the output. Let me tell you the output and the way it looks like. Let me show you the output now. All of these three things that we have explained, there is a way in real life examples. In real life examples, there is a way it will look like. The number one, this one, which is numbers, let age equals to 20. It's the real life example. It says age. If the computer want to display it, that's what I meant. If after you have written this as coding, then the computer want to display it, want to bring it out, the computer will bring it out as age equals to 20. Then the second one, which is let name, because the computer will bring it out as name equals to John. Then the third one, which is a boolean, the computer will bring it out as married, no, as false. The computer brings it as false. You know, that is just the output. That's the way the output is going to look like. So let me take you back to Visual Studio Code. Now here on Visual Studio Code, now the same thing we have written there is what you are going to transfer here. You understand? Look at the way we have written it. It's the same thing, no difference. So let age equals to 20. Then you declare this one to let name equals to John, just like the way we explained the other time. Then let is married equals false. So all of these things you have here, from here down to this place, all of these things here. This one, document get element by ID output, is telling us that is telling the computer to get us an output, that the computer should print an output, and that output is what I've explained earlier, that age equals 20, name equals John, married equals false. Now all these things you have here, this plus is not the normal addition in mathematics. It's telling us that age is stick with this age, stick with the age, which is a number that is here. So it's telling us that this name plus stick with the name, which is John. Then it's telling us that this married, stick with is married, which is what? False. So this plus BR is line break. This BR called line break. Line break means if you want to write the next thing, the next one, if you want to display it, the next one should go to the next line. Just like let me go back to when we write this, we write age equals 20 when we want to display it. I didn't put the following one here. That's the essence of using the line break. The line break will bring it to the next line. Likewise, this one is supposed to be here, but the line break will bring it to the next line. So that is the essence of using the line break. So it's a very simple analogy, and I hope you really understand it. If you get value from this video, I will indulge you to give it a like and subscribe to Plain English Coding, because if you do that, you are encouraging us to do more. So in the next video, we'll look at another important terms that makes coding look so difficult for people. Thank you for being part of this video. See you in the next one.